Hi everyone, I appreciate you checking out the video. I'm going to let the Witcher trailer play, that way you get some context to what I'm going to be discussing today. If you've already seen the trailer and don't want to watch it again, skip ahead to about 2 minutes to get to the actual discussion. I do need to say that the trailer is property of Netflix and I do not own the trailer. Alright, I'll see you guys after the trailer.
I remember hearing stories about witches. Is it true what they say?
Elves are the original sorcerers of the continent. When humans and monsters arrived, elves taught the humans how to turn chaos into magic. And then the humans slaughtered them.
Chaos is the most dangerous thing in this world. But without control, chaos will kill you.
So that's all life is to you? Monsters and money?
It's all it needs to be.
Something out there waits for you.
This child will be extraordinary.
Yennefer, imagine the most powerful woman in the world. Do you have what it takes?
You've got her here. She's why they came. You can't outrun destiny just because you're terrified of it. It's coming. Fight Guild of Rivia.
I can't do this without you!
No matter what you choose, you'll come out bloody.
So that actually looks pretty awesome. Now, I haven't read the books yet, but I'm happy I haven't, as I'll be going in fresh to the story. I'm excited that they aren't doing the games, as that's something I've already experienced, and I really don't want them to ruin it by a show. You know, because a show can't really convey the same thing that a sprawling, multiple-hour, RPG can do. I have watched the video about a dozen times. I can say it actually looks pretty decent. We've got a few leaked images and a few images given to the public from Netflix and the Star's social media, but it's good to finally have a trailer to analyze and go through and look at everything and just get a full overall feel for the whole show. One thing I did pick up on, it was kind of hard not to, is that Geralt is British. I guess they are letting Henry Cavill use his actual accent, which I don't really have a problem with, and it's something I'll have to get used to, as in the games, he's a gruff guy who speaks pretty clear English, like American English, even though it takes place in Poland, I think. Anyways, I noticed at least from this trailer that he doesn't sound as gruff as the video games, but he only says like one or two lines, so I guess we'll have to wait and see. Now, the medallion Geralt is wearing in the trailer is different than the one he wears in the game. And that's because the medallion is based on the one he wears in the books. His sword setup is also different. In the books and the show, apparently, he only rocks one sword on his back, and I think he keeps the silver one on his horse. Which creates a pretty big plot hole. That's the way they're going when he's about to fight that giant-ass spider-looking thing out of the swamp. Because he has the sword out of his sheath, and that's supposed to be the steel sword he keeps for humans, but I guess we'll have to wait to see. One thing I didn't really notice from the trailer, but I really hope is in the show, is that the action is long takes, little cuts, and has good choreography. You know, say what you want about Batman vs. Superman, but you can't deny that the fight scenes were pretty awesome, especially the long takes with Batman, where there are little to no cuts and it's all just fluid action. I hope they can actually have some of that in The Witcher, where it's just, minimal cuts, it's Geralt, you just kicking ass, going through enemies. It'd be pretty cool. Kind of like the Battle of the Bastards in Game of Thrones, too. Since people are drawing parallels between Game of Thrones and this, that'd be pretty cool. I know from interviews and such, is Henry Cavill is a huge fan of the games and seems to be giving this role his all, which is all we can really ask from the man. I think since he actually likes what he's doing, he will and try to give this role everything he can. From interviews and everything, he seems like he's pretty interested in the role. I mean, they asked him if he'd be interested. He said, yeah, and lo and behold, they picked him up. The costume doesn't look too bad either. I mean, for the first images we saw, it was kind of iffy, but I don't think it looks too bad. I don't know if it will be a Game of Thrones replacement, since I've been hearing that thrown around, and honestly, it's too early to tell. It's, it's fantasy, it's epic, it's everything. Judging from the trailer, though, it'll be better than Game of Thrones Season 8. That's a fact. Fuck, anything's better than Game of Thrones Season 8 at this point. They have the original author consulting on this, so I think it will do the books justice, and the books are apparently really, really good, so that gives me hope for the show. And I don't know if you guys have been keeping up with it, but the whole Nilfgaardian armor, the scrotum armor that looks pretty shitty from the leaks we got, apparently that's the armor they're going with for the Nilfgaards. And, like I said, I haven't read the books, but if they have the original author consulting on it, then I imagine he probably told them that's fine, right? Oh well, I can get over a little bit shitty looking armor. Geralt's armor looks pretty great. It looks like from that ending where he's doing the big old spider thing from the swamp. He's got his potion, his eyes are all messed up. So I think they're going to be doing pretty good with the whole monster hunting. And Henry Cavill himself even said, excuse me, phone went off. Henry Cavill himself even said that they're doing a big emphasis on the whole monster hunting, which I think will be pretty cool to see. All in all, it looks like they are hitting every major beat we wanted from the show. The costumes look good. The emphasis on monster hunting looks good. The characters all look pretty decent. Yennefer looks a little weird. I don't know what's going on with that actor's tongue in her cheek or whatever, but it's something I can deal with. Now, guys, this was already a watch for me. It was already on my list, but this trailer has cemented that. I'm pretty excited, and I will update you guys if my opinion changes. So, everybody, thanks for watching. If you liked the video, like it. If you disliked it, dislike it, and let me know what I can do better to make you guys enjoy my content. Again, guys, thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe. I'll catch you guys on the next video. Bye.